The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian Kenzie on Q101. And coming up here at 8:20, just about 10 minutes away, more giveaways coming your way. Ticket Butts Thursday. We launch it. It'll be Group Love at the Riv, Saturday, March 16th from our friends at Jam and, of course, us. So that's going to launch it off for every hour today then with Ticket Butts Thursday, as it usually is. So tickets every hour. Group Love at the Riv. So stay here for that. Want to pour one out for a great Chicagoan who passed away this week. 104-year-old Dorothy Hoffner, who just last week set the world record for being the oldest person ever to participate in a tandem skydive. She did it. She was at the Brookdale Senior Living Center, and she passed away, which is, it's sad, but she's 104, and she skydived last week for the first time ever at 104.
Wow.
So here's her friend talking about, how that came about.
I was having dinner with Dorothy, and I mentioned that I was going skydiving. And she said, that sounds like fun. I want to do it, too. I looked up to see who the oldest skydiver in the history of the world was, and it was a Swedish woman who was 103, and I realized Dorothy would break the world's record.
Age is only a number,
That's what she sounded like. Age is only a number.
Aww.
104. And she looks so happy in this video.
It looked like an ad.
It did.
For skydiving. It's unbelievable how giddy she looks.
Or the Senior Living Center, which shows, living a great life there, either one.
It takes a different turn. I don't know many senior living centers that let you go skydiving.
I don't know. She must have snuck out. They must have snuck her out to do it. There's no way under their care with all the contracts you do, like, hey, what'd you do? She went and watched, Matlock in the lobby with everybody else. Oh, what'd you do? She went skydiving at 104?
That's unbelievable.
It just fascinates me that did she pass away knowing she did everything she wanted to do in life? Even though she said that sounds like fun, it kind of seems like kind of spontaneous, but still, she skydived at 104, and then the next week, what's left? I can just go. She died in her sleep peacefully. It's a great way to go, I guess.
Right, is there something, how your mind is sometimes way ahead of you?
Yeah.
You can just tell, right? Say you can tell you're going to be sick.
Yeah.
But you have a crazy important thing and you get through it. And then after that, your system crashes and burns. It's you can actually control yourself a little bit more than you think. And I just wonder if it was your mind was going to get you there to accomplish a life goal and break a record and have such an amazing part. And then that was going to happen.
I think the brain has power over the body. I think the brain and the heart have power over your body when you see that. Like somebody that lifts a car up off somebody that's dying or trapped, and then they save their life. You couldn't do that normally, but your brain and your heart said, no, I got to save this person. But yeah, what a great lady. Great story. Is there something you think when you're that point, let's say you're that age, and there's something you're scared to do, but you'll do it then because what the hell, I'm 104.
Right.
Is there something for you like that, Kenzie?
Oh. You know what? I feel like I'm not scared to do any of this stuff, though. I'm looking for the opportunity because I really, really, really want to see all the wonders of the world and take pictures in front of them, either with, maybe my husband a few of the trips, maybe my kids a few of the trips, but I would like to be boom, the traditional stuff, seven wonders, here's me at all of them. I think that'd be cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I
want to wrestle a deer to the death. I want to go into the woods with no weapons.
I'm going to quit.
Shirtless.
My job. Why is that what you want to do?
Because that's something I'm scared to do.
Deers are so peaceful. You want to just mess up a deer?
Well, one with the big antlers, the big one.
So a male, so a buck.
A buck, the big thing. And I think it'd be fascinating.
So an animal that only eats plants.
Yeah.
And is truly terrified of people you would like to physically attack.
Well, if I attack them, they're going to attack me and probably kill me with the antlers.
Well, that would be self-defense, Brian. I would also attack somebody who's trying to mug me.
There's stand your ground laws in the woods. The deer would hold up in court.
I hope it pulls out a revolver and shoots you.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
So it's 8:20. Told you Ticket Butts Thursday at 8:20 for those group love tickets. Now, hang tight. We'll give you the password here in a second. Because we just talked about the 104-year-old lady from Chicago that sadly just passed away after skydiving for the first time in her life last week and setting a record for the oldest person ever to skydive. A great Chicagoan there should be honored with a statue or something like that, I think. Now, I said, there's something in your life, because maybe her body just said, I've done everything I can possibly think of now, and I'm just going to tap out in my sleep, and I had a great life. And Kenzie said she wanted to see the 7 Wonders of the World. I want to wrestle a deer to the death because I think it'd just be. I just.
It's just stupid.
No, it's not. Because listen.
Not even like your life goals are like an insane memory with your family.
Well, they'll watch. I'll tell them where I'm going to go wrestle the deer, and they'll all come. They'll come
now
in the
I'm
woods
starting to
with
feel
me.
like this is a weird kink. You want to fight a deer? Do you want to invite people to watch you? There's something weird going on here. I don't like it.
We'll take them into the forest preserve. But I'll probably,
So think about this, Brian.
Yeah.
The best case scenario
Yep.
is that you take your family to the woods and they watch you kill an innocent animal. That's the best outcome.
Best
They
outcome
are then scarred.
possible.
The worst outcome is that you invite your family into the woods to watch your untimely yet deserved death.
Now I'll be 104. At this
Hey,
point,
brother, you're not making it to 104. I got news for you.
listen, if I can make it to 104, I get to wrestle a deer to the death. Now, also, I won't be as good a shape as I am now.
That's saying something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
wow, really?
Now, some people chimed in on this. Veronica says, Brian, you can feed some deer by hand at the Wisconsin Dells Deer Park. So I can
Brian would put his hand on the sucker punch a deer in the face.
If you work at the Wisconsin Dells Deer Park, I will send you a photo of Brian, and I will send you his ID. Do not let him into that park.
Could you just imagine this innocent deer like leaning forward, eat out of his hand? He just like a nunchuck to the face.
I can just hear the WGN report. It was a fun day at the Wisconsin Dells Petting Zoo when radio host Brian Haddad showed up and punched a deer in the face.
It's got to be one with big horns, like a big grown ass. I'm not going to punch a child deer.
Okay, I have a question.
Thank
Are
God.
you under the impression that they all have horns unless they're children?
Well, the children don't have horns, right?
No, they have like little nubs.
Nubs there. They grow into it. So I want a full buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only the males have antlers.
Right.
Okay,
I'm
just
not-
to clarify.
I'm not
I don't
gonna-
want a child deer. I want it to have horns. Is
Yeah.
that what
This
you
is actually-
think that every deer without horns is like a teenager? Is that
Well, kind of, because the big ones, those big suckers, because I'll probably get stabbed by and die that way trying to take them out. But I
which
just want
is
to try.
your happiest moment?
I just want to try.
That's the goal.
Just to get more people on my side on this, thanks to one of our texters here who sent this in, almost 120 people are killed by deer annually. 120 are. So they're menaces.
That's in pro wrestle a deer. That's a pro stat for you.
Yeah, it is.
And by the way, it does not say who started it. I'd imagine they're menaces. I don't think they snuck into houses. They're probably getting like hunted and then like turned on somebody.
Yeah.
It's not gang warfare with deers. Where they want to be left alone.
They're not going to show up to your apartment, Brian,
It's
and
not a
just like
drive-by.
ruin your family.
The ticket window is open. Ticket Blitz Thursday.
On Q101.
I'm just saying, a lot of people seem on my side on this one.
I don't see anybody on your
I
side.
see thousands of texts, and none of them supporting you.
They want some venison chili. It's delicious. But in the meantime, Ticket Blitz Thursday starts right now. Group Love, Riv. Saturday, March 16th. You can be there. Our friends at Jam hooking us up. Just text tongue. Tongue. Text that one. Can you spell tongue? Tongue for tongue-tied. 312-591-8300. Text tongue right now for your chance to win.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Remember, keep texting tongue, Tongue, to 312-591-8300 for Group Love. Ticket Blitz Thursday at the Riv. And you might be getting some weird stuff with the text line. You're getting entered. There's been some little technical snafu here a little bit, but you are getting entered when you text in if you don't get a bounce back message
If you
right
spell
away.
it right. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you
you're
got to spell
right.
it Tongue. Spell it that way. So I want to take you on a journey. This is going to take a second. And I think you can relate to this of maybe your significant other finding drama that's not necessary. That's the theme of this conversation right now.
This will be fun to unpack.
And I'm talking about my wife, Megan, of course. But here's how the whole conversation, the whole thing started last night in my house. Turns out somebody I went to high school won $1 million. And that's pretty awesome. And Megan grew up in Philadelphia. So
Right.
we don't have all the same friends on our Facebook page, but somehow this popped up on her Facebook page. And I'm not even friends with this guy, although he was in the same grade as me.
Okay.
So Megan said, you know this guy? I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to put him out there with $1 million. But she said, you know him? And I go, I don't think so. And I have my yearbooks up on a bookshelf still. And I don't think she's ever picked up my yearbook before. They're just on the bookshelf with all these other books.
Right.
So looks up the guy and finds this picture next to mine. You go, know this guy? I go, I do remember that guy. Yeah, I played football with him. We weren't tight, but, she goes to his Facebook page and sees it. Guy won $1 million in the lottery. He was like not the big winner, but he was like some kind of, got a couple numbers, got $1 million. Good for this guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, real blue-collar guy. When I look at him now today, he goes fishing.
And so the drama is you caught Megan talking with him because he's a millionaire now.
That sounds where this is going.
She's leaving that ass.
It's not going that way.
I get it.
It's not going that way at all. Like, that's, your motive to try to, find that millionaire and somehow from your yearbook and then bolt out. Is that what you want to do?
That's not what I want to do, but I mean, sometimes this is the way,
It's a nice offer.
This is how
nice opportunity.
What is the terminology? That's just the way the cards.
The cookie crumbles.
The cookie crumbles. I was going to say the card shuffle. I'm like, that can't be right.
That's the old phrase, right? That's the way the cards shuffle?
That's the way the cards shuffle. What are you going to do? I guess it is random.
Famous phrase.
So that's not the drama. That was just the beginning of the conversation. Then she kept my yearbook in her hand while we were watching the Phillies game and started scrolling through it. Now, I don't know if today, everybody write in your yearbook. Do people write things in your yearbook growing up when you graduate, get the yearbook?
Sure. Same as you. I don't know the last time. I remember everyone signing stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people just did their name.
Case is the most recent out of high school. Did people sign your yearbook?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
Okay.
I mean, well, it was just like a good way to get a phone number or to make memories. Or I get nostalgic about a yearbook. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I haven't opened mine in a long time. So Megan starts looking through and finds a note there from a girl.
Yes.
She goes, who's this Karen girl? I go, I don't know who you're talking about. She goes like, oh, you don't, huh? You don't know. Oh, let me read what she wrote in your yearbook back then. By the way, this is my junior yearbook. I think I was 16 years old. And so was this girl. It said, Brian, you are the coolest dude in the world.
Well, she's a liar off the bat.
So far, I agree with you. It was a memorable basketball season. I think she was a cheerleader, if I remember right. You'll be awesome next year, too.
She's just batting zero, isn't she? Didn't you get mono the next year?
I did. I had to miss the whole season. Mono. Oh, God. I averaged about 7 points that year, too. I think you are really nice and cute, and I think I've got a little crush on you. She goes on. I'm trying to skim some of this out, but I really hope I see you this summer. I think we'll have fun together. What I remember most about you is your smart-ass comments. I love it. Well, here's to the big senior year next year, and I hope to see you soon in class. Love, Karen.
Love.
A 16-year-old girl told me, a 16-year-old guy, love Karen.
Oh, hussy.
Yeah. Well, that's what Megan's comment was. Who's this bitch? Yeah. That's what she said. This happened a long time ago, many, many years ago. And all of a sudden, this girl...
How many, to be exact?
Quite a few.
Just so we know.
About 7 years ago. Okay, no, it was not 7 years ago.
So we can analyze this properly.
So Megan, I said, listen, I was so dumb back then because this girl actually told me she has a crush on me. She likes me. She lied about me being a good basketball player and the most coolest dude in the world. And I never did anything with her. I never asked her out. I was so stupid. I had no game at 16 years old.
What the hell did you... Brian, you're joking.
What? I just told Megan.
You dead ass looked at your wife and said, you're so stupid that you didn't do something with another girl?
I mean, date her at 16 or, and do something. I never did anything. Never kissed, never held hands. It's a long time ago.
Why would you say that?
Because we're just talking on the couch. I've never did it. She told me.
Okay, so you decided, as your wife's like, oh, who's this? Instead of being like, happy I didn't date her because I ended up with you. You said, I'm so stupid, which the first part of that sentence, spot on. And then you kept going and said that I didn't do anything with this girl. I honestly can't imagine how mad I would be if my husband said to me, I don't care how long ago it was, I'm so stupid I didn't do something with another girl.
Okay, look, I'll give you a reference point.
I'm like, I'm stupid that I didn't sleep with a bunch of men who are all millionaires. Like, you want to play this game?
Wait, we're talking 20 plus years ago from high school.
But the fact that you're even thinking about it.
Oh, I was trying to explain to her that she saw this girl that said you're cute, nice, and I have a crush on you, love Karen. And I was like, she probably figured, oh, is this your girlfriend? I go, no, I didn't do anything with her. And I was dumb.
Stop there. Point blank.
Just say I don't do anything with her?
Yeah, never did anything with her. Wasn't interested. Only been interested in you. Things like that.
Is this normal? I want the crew members to check in. Is this going back? I was just being honest and having a conversation. Now
Okay.
you're with Megan. You're mad. You're mad for.
I can't believe you said that to her. I'm not mad that somebody wrote in your yearbook. You
Uh-huh.
didn't know Megan. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't know her many years later.
But to then look at your wife and go, I'm so stupid. I should have done something with this girl. Like,
I should have been. I could have been. I never had a
well, I
girlfriend.
really wish I would have slept with this chick. Why would you say something like that?
I meant more like I never had a girlfriend study in high school because I was too dumb. I didn't have any game, and I didn't realize looking back at that, I had some opportunities that I didn't take advantage of. In a good way, in a positive way. Would have been maybe more confident in my
She
life.
probably felt all fuzzy when you're like, honestly, I've never dated her. And then you're like, but wish I did. It's just not the ever. What if you found a love note and she was like, I'm so dumb. I really should have hooked up with that guy. What would you say?
I'd kill him today.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be so mad. You got mad at her the other day, Brian, which you didn't share an air, because someone else checked her out.
That's true. We were buying Insomnia cookies over by Wrigley Field, and some guy with a
somebody
mustache checked her out.
And you had like an attitude at her.
I said,
Feel like, oh, you hot chicks don't even know. Like, you got mad at her.
I got mad at her because she tried to acknowledge the guy didn't look at her. He was looking at the baby. I go, no, he wasn't. I know guys. I looked at his eyes. He was looking at you.
Yeah, and you're mad at her
Yeah.
for just being hot.
Looking at your midsection.
Meanwhile, you're like, God, I really should have done something with this other girl. What is wrong with you?
I was saying as a 16-year-old boy, I had no game, and I would have been more confident in my life if I had maybe had a good girlfriend
if
in high
you
school.
slept with somebody else. Great.
Case, can
It's
you,
a good thing to tell your
Case,
wife.
can you back me up on this at least a little bit? Case the producer joins us.
Brian, I don't think you did anything wrong.
Thank you.
I think it is
Thank
perfectly okay to go back in history and go, man, life would have been interesting had I done A, B, or C, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
you have a
you.
girlfriend, Case.
Heard, that's what's up.
Okay.
In fact, they
Now-
celebrated their year anniversary just recently.
Right. Now, at that year anniversary, when you're reminiscing on your life, would you have been like, you know who I should have slept with before we met?
No.
Would
because
you
I-
have said that?
I would have never ruined the sanctity of Korean barbecue with such a statement.
Yeah.
But if the yearbooks come out and I see so-and-so from junior year biology, I go, oh, man, she was cute. I wonder what she's up to. And then if I see a love note from her, I'm going to go, oh, man, I blew that. I really missed an opportunity there. I'm thrilled with where I'm at
Well,
now, but...
You can't say stuff like that.
Why not? It's way in the past. It's not well, Case is pretty close to high school, out of high school. But for me, it was way in the past. All I was trying to say was I was dumb. I didn't know
Because
have
you
any
should
game.
be happy. Here's the thing. It's not like you're single.
Right.
You're married with a child, and you're like, oh, I blew that.
But I would have hoped that I still ended up with Megan. Now, Megan actually searched this girl and went on a stalker rampage like you women do out there and found out.
That's nice. Lump us all together. We're not individuals. It's all the same.
She found out this woman is a huge lawyer now in Indianapolis, and she's crushing it. And Megan showed me the picture and goes, oh, so you wish you were with her today? Boy, you missed out. She's got all kinds of money now. You could have been a house husband like you dream of. Shoved it back in my face. To your point, you probably would have been applauding Megan there if you were on the couch with us.
Yeah. I would love for her to pull up her exes, because I bet it would make you feel a lot more insecure than the other way around.
Do you know that Megan had a wedding planned about a decade ago with somebody else?
I know.
And called
I was
off.
invited.
Called off the wedding.
I was like, you should honestly stay with this guy. He seems great.
She called it off for me. Well, not for me. I didn't know her then yet either when she called it off. But somebody back me up here. But Case has got my back. But is there that drama in your relationship for no reason? Because this is for no reason. This is ridiculous.
Well,
This is ridiculous.
You're right. If she would have just been mad at you for the yearbook, that's for no reason. Because you're like, I don't know this girl. I don't talk to her. It was a long time ago. Responding with that it was a missed opportunity to not sleep with her is a damn good reason to be mad at your husband.
Who's with me? 312-591-8300. I guess the ladies can call up and I want to hear from the ladies that I'm okay, but also whatever your opinion is with Kenzie, me, Case, whoever, who are you siding with on this at 312-591-8300? And maybe you have this kind of drama in your life over nothing, going back to something in high school when you didn't even know the people you're with right now. Check in.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. If you just joined us, the summary is last night my wife opened up my high school yearbook, saw a post from a girl when I was a junior, and said she had a crush on me and loved me. And all I said was, it's really too bad I never did anything with her. I was too dumb. I had no game because this girl just laid it out for me and writing in my yearbook that she wanted to be my girlfriend, and I
But
didn't.
you said to your wife it was a regret that you didn't do something with her. And it's so funny because a lot of people are like, well, you're allowed to have a pass, Kenzie. And I go, yeah, of course you're allowed to have a pass. Like, no one's like, how dare you? You dated someone before me. But then saying that you wish you would have had a pass with somebody else is a bit much.
No, I don't want to pass. I'm with Megan 6 years coming up in 3 weeks. I'm very happily married with an 11-month-old child. This is not about going back. It was just about that moment that I looked at my 16-year-old self and how awkward and nerdy and stupid I was to never be able to get a girlfriend. And this girl laid it up for me on a platter. She loved me, had a crush on me.
She loved me.
She loved me. Terrible. But what say you on this subject about drama that gets put out for no reason with your significant other? And which side are you taking? Because Kenzie's very siding with Megan here on this one, how I'm a moron and what I said to her. Helen's taking her from the south side. Helen, ahoy.
Hi, how are you? I am so on your side. I am super on your side. And I promise you, I've had similar situations, like me and my husband reminiscing. I'm divorced now, but I was married for 16 years. And I'm so sorry. Nothing against your wife, but I think she's taking it too hard. Because 20 years ago, come on, she got you. She wears the ring. She's got you by her side. You're about to celebrate all this life you've been living together. The fact that you wish you had, done something with a girl back in high school, you mean totally nothing. Because if I was your wife, I'd be like, yeah, you probably should have done something. Guess you missed your chance.
Damn.
You're with me now. You're mine. So whatever you coulda, woulda, shoulda had with her would have been done by now because you were in high school, and that was way too long ago to care. So I don't understand why she's even mad about it. It's not like you said, wow, I wish I should look her up because I missed that chance. You didn't say you should look her up now. You said maybe you should have hooked up then. And I don't care who you hooked up with 20 years ago because right now you're my husband. So it doesn't matter what happened 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would say if it was me, because I think that's way too sensitive. I'm not that sensitive about it. If it happened 20 years ago, fine. As long as it didn't happen 5 years ago.
And to be fair, my wife's not sensitive. I found this kind of just out of nowhere, really. She's not sensitive. We both had past. Like I said, she almost got married to somebody else. She had the wedding plan and everything and called it off. Thank God she did, because I'm with the love of my life now. I know what love is because of her. What do you say to Helen there, Kenzie?
I just think that everyone's kind of missing the point, to be honest. Because for me, it's like, it's not, well, duh. Like, duh, you have a past. No one's mad because you dated somebody in high school.
Right.
Like,
no one.
He wanted to look her up now. He said he wished he had hooked up back then.
Yeah, I get it because Megan texted me. We were texting.
Yeah, that's another thing, Helen. Megan texted Kenzie in case without me on the thread.
Yeah, well, we didn't need to talk to you. So we're talking to her. And I'm like, girl, the fact that he said to you, he wished he would have done something, absolutely not. A pass is fine. A pass is totally fine.
I want to be clear. I don't want to pass. I don't want to pass.
Pass to.
Oh, passed. I thought you said a
not
pass.
Like you can go sleep with her, not a hall pass. A pass to is totally fine.
Woo.
But I'm saying that it's like, it's about the delivery of things.
I'm not good at delivering sometimes.
I know.
I don't package things well.
Aware. It's just about the delivery of like, here's your wife, like, oh, who's this girl? And instead of being like, nobody, you're like, God, I should have slept with her. It's like, nah, that's not
You're changing the dialogue in the script. I didn't say it that way. So I should have done something.
Oh, God.
Meaning like taking her to junior prom or something like that.
That's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
If you said she was such a nice girl, that's why I should have asked to prom. I don't think your wife would have been upset. That's what I mean. It's about the delivery.
Well, I'm not a good packager. Melina's Melina? Is that checking in from Gage Park? Melina, ahoy.
Yes. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I just want to say I'm on Kenzie and your wife's side because...
Oh, boy.
When you think about it, how would you have felt if the roles were reversed? And she said, oh, yeah, he's someone I was interested in high school. I wish I would have, done something with him. You would have been PO'd.
I would kill him. I'd find him today and kill him.
Exactly.
This is Brian's person.
What'd you say, Kenzie?
The best part is that, like, this is your personality. This is absolutely how you feel about this subject, just not in reverse.
I can't see it that way. I just think that the way I said it was okay. I guess it came out a little wrong.
No, I think you should get her some flowers and maybe some chocolates.
Oh, let's calm down, Melina.
Period.
Come on, calm down, girl.
I'm being serious, though.
I know you are.
I mean, me personally, I would have Yeah, no.
Whoa. What would you have done?
You'd be dead, Brian.
I don't know. She scares me.
And I'd still
It just would have been a different conversation with my husband over here.
Uh-oh.
And he's laughing because he knows.
Hey, what's your husband's name?
His name is Christian.
Christian, call out if you're okay. You don't sound okay right now. You're trapped in there?
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.